Grixis Painter donation deck list here. There's a couple different things going on here. First, we have the Painter Servant Grindstone combo. And then we have Thopter Foundry Sword of the Meek combo. And we have Tezzeret and Daretti in here, because why not? We got some Goblin Welders to shuffle a whole bunch of stuff around. Got some Baleful Strixes for blocking. This deck probably is pretty soft to combo decks, but it's probably pretty reasonable against like Delver and stuff like that. Hey! Don't make me come over there. This is why we don't usually do afternoon streams. Both the children are awake and they're full of piss and vinegar. Yeah, piss and vinegar. Got some CSI nods and some great furnaces, just random artifact lands thrown in here. I'm assuming for Daretti and this value. The children are powerful, dude. Yeah, my morning streams happen while Jake's at school, so just Declan is around. This deck needs more Reflector Mage, right? Gotta see the reflection of the mage. No, they don't pay enough money. Also, they're already fixing it. They're rating MTG Arena. MTG Arena is the Magic Online fix. Please. No, you shouldn't. In fact, you should go do that and just farm lots of tickets. The more people abusing it, the better. I mean, playing Magic. Alright, keep. I think this hand's a keep. Alright, so let's play Nihil Spellbomb on one. Let's play Nihil Spellbomb on one, I think. I remember when they broke the format. I remember when it broke the format and then banned Sword of the Meek in Modern. Just like people that think Jace the Mind Sculptor would break Modern and Bloodbraid Elf and like all these other cards, it's like none of these cards would break Modern. Deathrite Shaman Basic Force. So elves. Before KTK, what was the worst standard? I don't know, actually. I really enjoyed most of Magic standard formats up until that point. Is there a board game that you would recommend? Evolution is fantastic. Very, very 10 out of 10 would recommend that one. Century Spice Road is another fantastic one. What else have we been playing lately? Century Spice Road and Evolution are the two that we picked up at Gen Con this year that were both fantastic. The Cobblade depends on whether or not you thought Cobblade Standard was bad. Depends on like what your metric of a bad format is, right? I didn't mention Deathrite Shaman. Deathrite Shaman's a messed up Magic card that should not be legal in Legacy. I fully believe that. But that's why I did not mention that one when I mentioned cards that come off the Modern ban list. Hey, Kaneko with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Thanks. I really appreciate that that support. I'm glad you're able to catch us live here this afternoon. Not one of my normal slots, but throwing in some extra ones here since I was off last week. I would have no idea if this matchup's good, bad, or otherwise. You're watching our first game with it, so come along on a journey and find out with us how much fun the deck is to play. I suppose I can play this and destroy something next turn. I can, like, sack this Nihil Spellbomb and kill this. Or maybe even, like, sack one of my lands. So let me play Pod again. Birthing Pod should not be banned. Splinter Twin should not be banned. I updated the thing, right? I thought I updated it. You might need to refresh your page if you didn't update the thing. There's also a deck list on screen. Man, just like the tilt that we're not playing a Storm combo deck, right? Like Storm is the reason why these elf decks are terrible. They just like devour them. He thinks those cards should go away. Did you poop too? I'm smelling like there's another poop smell. Is it just like the afternoon poops? You're running away from me. Did you poop? Did poop, didn't you? Alright. Sorry, it's a crappy afternoon in the Hoagland house. Here. Hide from me. You hide from me. Ah. Oh man, are we dead? I blinked. Did we die? I feel like we're not in a good way here. Hey, PCO BRI with the brand new Twitch Prime. Thank you, and welcome. Sorry about the short break there. Dad duty comes first. Yeah, we're probably just gonna get ground out by these two. Crop rotation. That's some old school tech right there. So probably a Bajuka Bog package too. Am I dead yet? Wait, did they mess up? They're probably supposed to make mana before they return the thing to their hand, right? Unless they're just natural ordering us. If they're natural ordering us, then it's whatever, dealer's choice. Nope. Use the old cradle to make mana. Alright, this makes 5. I have 2 ensnaring bridges on my board, right? I need to bring in bridge. Just like the smorgasbord of like Pithing Needle effects here. That's it, huh? That's all you got? Yeah, loud. Namichel with the 2213 subscription. Thank you, and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. So here's the issue. And I can kill one of these things. Is there any way to make him stop, right? Alright, so we're gonna kill the Wirewood symbiote here, because this is the one that's gonna want to bounce their visionaries over and over again. So, I mean, like, we're not in a good spot, but it is what it is. Dude. Alright, you have a natural order yet, so I'm dead? Please just natural order me. There's the balloon, he's totally learned. You wanna watch Power Rangers? You wanna watch Goes? Alright. Alright, Goes it is. You wanna pick Goes? Oh, I didn't auto-pass. Thought I auto-passed. So if you acknowledge the screeching, he does it more, and then it becomes a game. We're dead, right? I guess I could rip a painter, right? I could rip a painter and kill them. Or, yeah, painter. Why is there an exclamation point here? What is yielding? Oh, look at that. It's a user interface improvement. So if I turn this off, does it stop? Does it get rid of this? If I want to see if the exclamation point goes away. It says yielding on it. Opponent hasn't found Heritage Druid or NO yet. Can we play Forever Mage in Modern? Ooh, it got rid of it. Auto pass, it pops back up. Shouldn't we just value millstone them? Am I dead yet? I've got this powerful planeswalker here. I'm not sure my opponent could ever possibly win the game. Drawing Painter isn't quite GG because this costs 3 to activate. We're probably dead. Checking me. Okay, pick this one, and then I believe I get to pay 1 for this and draw a card, right? Yeah, sweet. Schwamp, huh? Thopter Foundry. That's the turn. My kids used to be all over the Magic cards. we picked up a Visionary. Yep. Like, the chances of them, like, not having a Crater Hoof and not having an NO here or not having a Grixis are pretty low. We get, like, Ensnaring Bridge post-board. Do I want to bring in these Revokers and Needles? Probably. I probably want these. I don't know if Flusterstorm is good enough. They're pretty good at beating soft counters. Like, countering a Glimpse or an NO with Flusterstorm is usually not something that happens. We've got half of both of our combos here. Look, if they don't kill me this turn, we could draw... Oh, what's it called? We could draw a thing. This is the Green Sun? Oh yeah, Green Sun me, baby. Big Daddy Hoof is here. We did. Hoof. There it is. Yeah, maybe their hand is 6 lands. I think turning off Wirewood Symbiote's probably relevant. Actually, no. This does not seem like a Daretti matchup. Doesn't really seem like a Baleful Strix matchup either, does it? I think I'm gonna do that. That's enough blue cards. This is 13, 16. This is a little bit on the low end for blue cards. Probably actually, let's get 2 Welders. Let's do that. Maybe the Spellbomb could go. Do this. This is 18 blue cards. 18's a little bit more in line. It's like a double Twitch, baby. Punt Count Infinity with the 18-month resubscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. The screaming in the background has simmered. Why do I say what? Oh, yeah, right. He's watching TV, so hopefully he wasn't paying attention to me, what I just said. Here's hoping. Come on, Elves opponent. I don't have their sideboard playing down for the Grixis. Deck looks so bad, no draw 4s, right? It certainly has less draw 4s than the deck we usually play around these parts. We'd be 1-0 right now with Spanish Inquisition. Probably be halfway into our second match, maybe even our third match by now. 18 minutes later, that's so much time for the death eye. One of the Screaming Children is 2.5, and the other one is 3.5, a little over 3.5, 3 3/4, almost 4. Maybe it's 2 and 3.5. Like, they're 15 months apart. They're close. We do have the right colors of the best deck. You're not wrong. I mean, I've got half of 2 combos. I've got half of 1 combo and half of the other. So, like, just can't lose, right? It's like GG, no read. I think Bridge on 3 is probably fine on the play. What's going on, Maddie? GG, no re opponent. Probably. My favorite part is how one of the combos doesn't even win the game, right? Look, like this was too powerful for Modern, okay? I should have made my opponent click through their attacks apparently last turn. If I would have known they were going to waste a bunch of our time, I wouldn't have saved them 45 seconds conceding to the Crater Hoof on the stack. Thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hanging out playing some Legacy this afternoon. Green Sun for Dryad Arbor. Green Sun for Dryad, yep. I'm gonna play Thopter out. Let's do that. Glimpse. Alright. Big bucks, no cradle. Big bucks, no cradle. Big bucks, no cradle. Don't cradle me, opponent. Oh no. They have Heritage Druid plus 1 mana elf. We're probably dead. Yeah, it was just a draw 3. Just an Ancestral Visions. NBD. Daddy needs a fetch land. Just gonna do this. I guess they could kill me next turn, right? Like maybe I'm supposed to do that. Dear opponent, please don't kill me. 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 Look, if Modern was a format where Green Sun Zenith for Dryad Arbor could be described as bonkers, that sounds like an awesome format that I would love to play. I do not think Green Sun Zenith for Dryad Arbor would be, quote, bonkers in. Playing SI has my concede reflexes at their peak. Going on silent here so you'll not have to listen to my notifications. Good shit. Should have played the bridge. The exclamation point means you're auto passing. Unsure if the opponent can see that or not, but when I'm auto passing, it pops up. Yeah, right? Can we get pod or green? Why not both? Can we just get both? Can we get both tutors? That would be sweet. Knowing when setting. Oh, Hex. Oh, Hexent. Why you release date so mysterious? All I want from you is a release date. Get that match here. I think you could probably print Counterspell into Modern and not have it do anything, so yeah, it's probably fine. We're calling it Forever Mage, Brad. It's gotten a new name. It's the Forever Mage. They're on Moon Stompy. Yeah, I think so, ideally dumb. I feel like neither of those cards, like, solve problems that Modern has, like, on a fundamental level. So, like, they would just, like, get printed and, like, go into decks that are by and large not particularly good. I'm gonna fetch my basic Swamp just in case they are on a Blood Moon deck here. Ooh, good, we can fetch basic Mountain here. Never get Blood Mooned. Confirmed playing a Stompy deck, countering a Chandra here. I'm pitching Thopter Foundry, Chalice on 2. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch Thopter Foundry here. I might Intuition for a land, honestly. God, I'm such a skilled magician. Such a skilled magician. I think I'm gonna crack this fetch and go get Intuition for 3 lands so I can Tezzeret next turn. Trinisphere, yep. Ain't nobody care about that one, opponent. Do I want to get Painter? That sounds like a lot of work. What if I just go get 3 lands? Kinda just want to get 3 lands. See if Synod. Oh, actually, I don't want to take artifacts out of my deck, right? If I'd be plus like Tezzeret. I'm gonna go grab just like Delta here. Just do that. Best demonic tutor ever. You're not wrong, opponent. We got a Delta. Sword of the Meek. Yep, sign me up. Crunch. Isn't that Yu-Gi-Oh card a Grindstone? Yep, you're not wrong. How about a Painter Servant, opponent? How do you feel about that one? If does that grind your gears, opponent? They actually weren't dead because this cost me 3 to play, but opponent is allowed to concede. Alright, so what am I doing here? Probably want these, certainly want this. Oh, I have Biforce. There's 2 copies of Biforce in my sideboard? What monster built this deck? And God bless them for doing so. Is that a Pithing Needle matchup? My God, we won a game. Because they play main deck copies of a card that is a triple shatter, so just getting Painter. Grindstone requires mana to activate. So I don't think we want that. This deck definitely looks sweet. Can I cut the Baleful Strixes? That make my blue... I think cutting the Baleful Strixes makes my blue count too low. That's 16. I think that's too low. I guess I can Painter Servant and name blue, right? Is like that a saving grace? Is that real? This name's blue, so I have more blue cards virtually. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that logic. Oh, I boarded on a Mox Opal. That was probably dumb, right? Because that makes mana of any color. It's probably dumb to board out the card that makes mana of any color. Can I keep this? It has Force plus combo. I'm gonna keep this. It has Force plus combo. And draw 2 lands. I would not fault someone more conservative than myself for mulliganing this hand, but it has Force plus combo. Oh, look at what a powerful wizard I am. I'm gonna play this out just in case we get Trinisphered. I can play another Grindstone, right? Baby. Baby. Storm is 3. Your turn, opponent. Man, that's rude. Just let that happen. I'm so good at Magic. What a skill game. No, I don't want to force that. They can play the triple shatter this turn. Like, I want to force the triple shatter. This is choosing modes for the triple shatter. Yeah, this is why we didn't force the last one. Alright, can I draw a mana source here? I would like to know if we were going to get there, but the draw a card button is currently broken. So we're going to hit return to details and get back on it here. I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're in the world. Thanks for joining us here. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a TCG player and content producer. We're hanging out playing some Legacy here this afternoon. Playing some Grixis, Painter, Tezzeret, Thopter stuff. If you're enjoying what you see, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, you want to help support me a little bit past that, there's a couple different ways you could do that. The best is by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Those come with some perks such as like sub emotes and access to the subs Discord. It's also, this deck list that we're playing today is a donation deck list, so my subscribers can send me a sweet deck list along with $12, the cost of playing a league, and then I add it to my queue and run it through a league at some point. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. Use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout. They also have 8% on all of your singles orders with them. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, and sleeves with Inked Gaming. You can upload your own custom artwork or choose from the wide range of custom artwork that they have on their website. And finally, SpareDeck.com. They offer kind of a unique service. They will rent you any physical, standard, or modern deck. You can rent a deck for a weekend or up to an entire month with them. Is that reimbursement? Reimbursement for what? What, Sans a mulligan, right? Doesn't have either combo, only has one color mana. That seems fine. Scry into a painter. Scry me a river. Opponent also went to 6 here. I'm gonna bottom an extra grindstone. A Nihil Spellbomb in case their graveyard deck. Cost you to rent a deck list. So it's somewhere between 10 and 20% the cost of owning the deck. Oh, for me to run a deck. $12, the cost of a Magic Online League. That being said, I reserve the right to refuse to play any Magic deck. You should message me and find out if a deck list that you're interested in donating for is something I'm willing to play before you send me money for it. I reserve the right to reject decks that are too memey or not memey enough. Sometimes they're not memey enough. If a deck is a good pure meme, we're never going to turn it down. We're definitely the purest of meme streams here. All right, but it could be Delver, could be a Mirror, could be Storm. Okay, so this Brainstorm probably means Storm because there's no other reason to Brainstorm here. They're either really bad at Magic or they're playing Storm and trying to kill us with these cards. These are the two options my opponent has here. Either one, my opponent is bad at Magic, or two, they are playing a combo deck. Those are the two modes for that Brainstorm. One, you're terrible. Two, you're a combo deck and I might be about to die. Go ahead and play this Underground Sea, cast this Grindstone and pass the turn. For those of you that are newer to Legacy, that Brainstorm is bad because you don't want to cast Brainstorm like you're casting Ponder or Preordain. The reason why Brainstorm is a powerful cantrip is because in conjunction with fetch lands or other effects that shuffle your deck, you can take 2 cards in your hand that you don't need at a current point in a given game and shuffle them away, effectively using Brainstorm to generate 2 and even 3 new cards. Yes, definitely. The Spellbomb is very reasonable against a lot of early Storm kills. Yep, looks like Storm. What is okay, Birdman? I can though. What? Ooh, they're playing tests. Okay. What fair deck? What cards could a fair deck be playing that would incentivize you to cast Brainstorm with no other mana and no land drops left? Like what's the payoff? Okay, so they have to beat this Nihil Spellbomb, and they potentially have to beat a Force of Will. We might Brainstorm for Force here. Depending on how dead we're looking. Hey, Jacob. It's gonna be an empty the warrens for 12 goblins. Looks like. Ad nauseum, really? Okay. Interesting. Going for the W. Yeah, they're definitely playing tests. The Crow Mox and the Rite of Flame and the Burning Wish all scream tests. Alright, we should be dead here, right? Yeah, they've got LED and Burning Wish and plenty of petals. We're very, very dead here. Very, very dead. Alright, so Phyrexian Revoker can name Lion's Eye Diamond. Flusterstorm, Surgical Extraction, Pyroblast are fine. This is fine. Tormod Crypt's okay. Test is less of a Past in Flames deck and more of an Ad Nauseam deck. Baleful, and again, it's like, do I? Well, I don't want the Thopter sword combo, right? This like doesn't do anything. Probably trim some Goblin Welders too. We're just like looking to like Panner combo them as fast as possible, basically. Like I said, I think this deck's probably pretty bad against dedicated combo decks like Elves and Storm. No, I don't think Byforce is where we want to be in life. Usually they don't play out their things aggressively against a deck like this. Neither Spyglass and Pithing Needle don't stop mana abilities, so a little bit different from Phyrexian Revoker. Oh, is Goblin Welder either player? Huh, that's funny. Yeah, again, usually they don't leave artifacts sit and play. I need cards that pitch to Force of Will. Is the problem. So this hand just doesn't do anything, right? It's got Disruption, but like, am I supposed to keep this? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. It's got a bunch of Disruption, but like it might just like not do anything. Bottom another land here. OC pass here probably. Alright, another blue card's decent. Let's cast this. Hey, alright. Alright, little Baleful Strix, I believe in you. You're gonna go the distance here. 19 turns. bring the beat down. Hey, JMP. We died to Elves. We beat a Blood Moon Stompy deck. We're currently down a game against Storm. Pyroblast, sweet. So, Pyroblast against Storm doesn't actually counter any of their combo cards, but Pyroblast lets us proactively counter cards without them set up, like Brainstorm and Ponder and stuff like that. Yeah, the fast combo decks seem like they're probably going to be pretty miserable for this deck. So, 10 out of 10 blasting. Even a Gataxian Probe I'm going to blast here. I just want to, like, get a card out of this Pyroblast, essentially. That is unfortunate. I feel this mana base, while trying to add a bunch of great furnaces and stuff, might be kind of shaky. So, losing Flusterstorm kind of sucks. Mr. Welder. Oh, it can counter combo cards if Painter's on board. Yeah, good call. I'm not used to having this card in that context. Thank you for pointing that out, Rogue. Yeah, this is a Stone Rain if they have a Painter out. Maybe I should have tried, like, the classic Painter where you just, like, play, like, 7 or 8 main deck red Elemental Blasts. Opponent knows all 3 of our cards right now. Phyrexian Revoker deal. Oh, I should have tapped this and left up Great Furnace here. That was a mistake. So I have to correct this fetch if I want to cast this Pyroblast now. And that fetch is valuable if I draw a Brainstorm. No, I think that's too aggressive. I think I want to hold the Pyroblast. Phyrexian Revoker can't name lands. It's not Pithing Needle. But Phyrexian Revoker could stop mana abilities. You casting Burning Wish for a utility card? Whittling their life total down is very relevant to this matchup. Opponent generally likes to go off with ad nauseum, so lowering their health total is valuable in that respect. We could just be dead here. Could just be dead here. It's possible I should have forced the Mox. Huh. Did I cast this Tezzeret and just, like, hit them for a bunch? I feel like I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to make their ad nauseum as bad as possible. Hulk Smash. It's not exciting, but it's what these are our cards. We're gonna do with them what we can. Put you to 6. Your move. Jacob. Declan. Oh, children, that resolves. We don't want to cast the Force because they know about the Forces, so I don't want to give them a free Storm count. There's no reason to counter it. They know all 3 of the cards in my hand. There's no reason to give them Storm. Alright, opponent. You do you. Kill me! Alright, there's a Brainstorm. Maybe we're not dead. Not holding up the Pyroblast might have been a mistake. We'll see. You know, putting them on a 2-turn clock's pretty good. Alright, what's our last card here? It's a tutor, we're dead. It's a tutor. Right there, the welder could have gotten LED. Okay. Oh, the LED's revoked. Good call. Good call. That means we're auto-passing. So they're short on lethal tendrils, right? This is a non-lethal amount of goblins too, right? Sweet. The answer to are we dead is no. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Get that. Our sideboard card doing the work. Worth noting, had we forced that Cabal therapy, we would have been exactly dead. Had we forced the Cabal therapy, my opponent would have had a lethal tendrils there. So, rewarded for playing well. Opponent was one storm count short. Yeah, one more fetch line would have killed us too. 10 out of 10. Two very lethal birds, opponent. Yeah, caw-caw! Caw-caw! Alright, maybe these welders are fine. Because we're not always gonna have... You want to eat? Here's some Cliff Bar. This is what you're getting. Yeah, you already ate lunch. You can have Cliff Bar if you want a snack. Spyglass doesn't stop mana abilities. So no. I don't think I want to just like Pithing Needle random fetch lands. I have too much graveyard hate for this matchup. I'm gonna cut these two because these are free. I'm gonna cut these two. Graveyard hate's not as good. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these two. They're less of a Past in Flames deck. Surgical Extraction can be like a little bit more useful because it's free. It seems fine. It's like not exciting, but fine. Got a half our combo and a force plus a blue card. How does it mess with Infernal Tutor? Use your words, please. What does it do at all that messes with Infernal Tutor? LED's a mana ability. This means we can't play Baleful Strix on 2, but I think I want to hold the blast here so I can counter a cantrip. No, it does not. I'm gonna blast this, because again, I just want to get value off of this. LED is a mana ability. You can't Pithing... You can name it with Pithing Needle, but you're not gonna be happy. Yeah, all Sorcerous Spyglass does is exactly Pithing Needle it can name. And like, I could have held the blast to like counter something like a Ponder here, but there's no guarantee they have another blue cantrip after the probe. And this makes their Cabal therapies worse, and it guarantees I get to use my mana this turn. I'd rather play Tess. In fact, I have Tess as a donation deck list in the queue right now too, so... So we're gonna play Tess on stream at some point. Tess is the faster of the two decks. Which makes it more fun in my opinion. Like to try and kill people. All right, and then next turn we can actually intuition for forces, which is nice. Just intuition for the kill, maybe. We'll see. Remember, we have to survive till that next turn, so we might need to intuition for force to not die next turn. We might die this turn. Again, intuition's an instant, so we don't have to like do it preemptively. Okay, yeah, it's 2 more dead here then. Casting LEDs and crow boxes usually means we're dead. Such nice blue cards you have, opponent. Both decks play Ad Nauseam and Tendrils. Tess just generally goes off with Empty the Warrens more often. So we're cracking this LED in response. They have Ad Nauseam on top of their deck then. Tess uses... The big difference between Tess and Ant is Tess plays Chrome Mox and Right in Flame. Wow, just exactly enough mana. Tight line by the opponent to take it to Ad Nauseam here. Alright, am I dead? I want them to not find an LED. LED is the card we want to dodge here. Okay, that's a pretty good Ad Nauseam for us so far. So, opponent didn't find a ton of mana and didn't find a way to... I suppose they could Burning Wish, but I don't think they found enough mana to Burning Wish reasonably, right? Yeah, I think they have to keep going here. Which, like, every time they hit, that Lotus Petal might kill us. So they get Petal, Petal, Chrome Mox, Imprint. They have 5 mana. And they didn't play a land yet this turn, right? So I believe they have exactly lethal now. They needed 1 more mana there. I don't know why they're still taking hits. They're probably going to stop now. I believe we're dead. If they can play this land, we should be dead. Because this is 1, 2... God, they kept going. Oh. Alright. See if they muck it up. Because they could have... Assuming they didn't board in the Tendrils. Oh, there's no reason they should board in the Tendrils. Yeah, opponent had us dead before taking those last 3 hits, I believe. This is in fact a No Justice stream. You're not wrong. No, we won game 2. All right, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Feel like this deck's probably too cute for Legacy. I don't picture this having a very good Delver matchup either. Like, you've got Baleful Strixes to, like, have a chance, but, like, especially if they're playing, like, Kolaghan's Commands and Ancient Grudges, they're probably going to run you out. So, like, I'm just going to do what I always do, which is, like, drive my decision and my thought process based on a little bit of data. But I constantly hear people that play Tess talk about Ant being the worst deck. But Ant puts up more results, so like, I don't know what the dealio is here. And then Test players will come back and say, well, Test is harder to play. Well, most of the time when people tell me a deck's harder to play, it just means it's bad. It's like not exciting, but it's fine. I don't understand. It's okay to say, I enjoy playing Test more, so I'm going to play it, but like there's no reason to just be like talk out your ass and be like, this deck is strictly better than the one that sees more play and puts up more results, because that's just silly to say. A Tess is the Epic Storm. It's the deck we just played against. We're supposed to play a 2-drop here. God, I feel so far behind right now. Alright, it's pretty good. Huh. So I don't need this intuition. I feel like this Mox Opal might be actually pretty good, right? I think I want all these lands. I'm gonna do this, and I'll play the Grindstone out here. Oh, maybe I should have cracked that fetch. Do I want to card this on top of my deck? I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like so trying to focus on like which of my 1-drops I wanted to play. I think Welder's fine to keep because my opponent is likely playing a deck that has what's the word I'm searching for? That likely has removal in it. Although I guess not playing the fetch keeps them off of Deathrite mana, which is nice. I don't know. I think I disagree with that by and large. I think one of them is likely. Hey, just too dead to the max of disrespect from the stored opponent. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, Billy. I do appreciate it. 17 months. Unfortunately, Wizards of the Coast hates data, so I don't think we're going to ever be able to like objectively determine which of the two is just better. But I think one of them is almost certainly just like if we had access to all the data, we'd see that one is just like much better than the other. So the Welder means that my opponent can't just kill one of my combo pieces, they'll be able to flip it back into play. So you're gonna have to kill a combo piece plus the Welder here. Declan, stop being a turd. Hey, Roadkill89 with the brand new subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome. I do appreciate that. Make sure new subscribers, we got a few new subscribers today. Welcome to all of you. Remember, after you give 45 minutes to an hour for the servers to sync, link your Discord account with your subscribed Twitch account, and you'll be able to see the subs Discord server automatically. One is meltdown for Hex equals 2, right? They could have like Liliana plus Fatal Push here. Fatal Push plus Decay will also do it. No blocks. Oh, they have Deathrite Shaman. They just get to eat my painter. I'm so dumb. Remember this card? Remember all the text boxes this card has? Did anyone else forget? I forgot. Oh. They're letting me untap. Well, that's good for me. Tuition's not terrible either. I'll crack this fetch here, grab Underground Sea. I'm gonna go ahead and play Daretti here. Now I get to minus this to kill this. And then I think I should have fetched this intuition away, actually. Probably a small mistake. And if they go to eat this, I get to Welder in response. Jacob, play nice. Opponent is deep in the tank here, or their cat knocked their coffee over on their keyboard. One of the two. One of the two. That's the magic of Magic Online. You'll never know. Alright, so I'm gonna Welder this in response now. So their death rate's gonna live here. I think 25 clocks are probably a little bit on the long side. They give people a lot of time to just like dick around and do not Magic Online things. Force of Will entered the revealed card zone. Yep. So we're trying to dodge another piece of removal here. Wasteland is good. Wasteland lets them take me off of the third mana I need to Grindstone. Oh wait, I can plus this guy and then weld this for the Mox Opal, right? Sweet. Assuming they don't kill my Dorko. Rats. I saw the line. Alright, so we need no removal. We need to draw land. I'd be too surprised if State of Force. With the clock running during sideboarding. I like that idea. Oh no! They pitched a Tube Stalker! Oh, that's funny. Opponent using our Painter Servant against us. Tilt. Tilt! The blue-green Tarmogoyf in the future site border looks great. Why didn't we eat something? I don't understand. Alright, Mr. Welder's gonna hop in front of this Tarmogoyf here, right? No, the 3 summon only exiles creatures and instants or sorceries. What a tilt. So, I think this game comes back down to the fact that there was a turn where I brainstormed and put this and this back on top of my deck, and redrawing this was fine, but not shuffling away this intuition could have very easily cost us this game. We just gotten like another random card. Just like considering a land as a random card, let us win the game there. This is a Force of Will matchup. It's definitely a Pyroblast and Ensnaring Bridge matchup. Nihil Spellbomb seems fine. You welded your Opal out of the graveyard, floated mana. No, you need three artifacts for this to make mana bread. I'd only had 2 artifacts like that. I just had Mox Opal and Painter. I was an artifact short. I didn't have to chump. I was at 11 and they were attacking for 8. So we were theoretically going to 1 if I didn't chump. I think Needle for Shaman and Wasteland's a little narrow. Grindstone costs 3 mana to activate, folks. Card is not free to activate. No, but in order to weld an Opal into play, you have to trade another artifact for it. Yeah, you need a third artifact for the Opal line. No, it did not turn on Mox, because I'd have to trade the Grindstone or the Painter for the Mox, because that's how Goblin Welder works. That's how the card Goblin Welder works. Is this my last league for the day? Nah, probably not. I've only been on for an hour. Unless the kids, like, start losing their minds more than they have been. My wife will be home from work soon anyways. Yeah, but when we draw an extra card, now we no longer have one of our combo pieces. This card doesn't just return something for free, folks. You have to trade something with it. In that case, what's next? Not sure. I have a test donation league on the list. I might play that. Or maybe we'll play some more SI, because I really like SI. This is definitely my favorite deck by a lot right now. I think I have some ideas to change the sideboard a little bit that I want to try too. I like this main deck a lot though. That seems fine. Super exciting, but fine. Goblin Welder doesn't read. It's weird. It's such a strange design. Great, get to fetch a swamp here. Get my Baleful Strix dazed. And this is a type of deck where, like, we have 3 and 4 mana spells in our deck, so, like, you should just run into daze with a deck like this, because something we play is going to run into daze at some point, so might as well just be sooner rather than later. Had to pop in to get the resub in. Sage Phoenix with the 3-month resubscription. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. My trading with this Delver. They're not offering it. Alright, sure. Yes. Maybe they have Liliana or something here and they're going to kill this. Abrupt Decay, perhaps. Force of Will. Noxious. Thanks, Wasteland opponent. Oh, God. Vomit. Wow, that's bad for us. I don't think that's true. There are different decks in different situations where you play around days and don't play around days. The problem is we know they have a force here. Am I supposed to intuition for force and try and force this? Oh, I don't have forces in my deck. I cut those. Intuitioning for force wouldn't be 3 for 1ing yourself there because the intuition replaced itself. It would just be a 2 for 1. I mean, like, if we're dead to the force, we're gonna be dead to the force, then, like, we could draw something off the top to be live, so, like, there's a daze. Don't daze me, bro. Alright, that's a pretty good one, all things considered. Zap that one. The days of our lives. That's a good one. I can appreciate that one. So next turn we can go Volk, Tez, and then Tez a Grindstone, but then that Grindstone's gonna be smaller than this Liliana. And the Goyf because of Liliana. Null Rod! Null Rod! What a tilt! Tilt! Dad's tilted. There's a null rod. Are we just dead? I feel like I'm just dead. God, we ticked the Liliana down too. Why am I so incredibly dead? Null Rod's great. Play that in the sideboard of my Delver deck. Alright, we dead, boys. Boys and girls. We super dead. Alright, well that was a big old hot pile of garbage. The hottest pile of garbage. Just super clunky. Even the payoff when you're doing the thing you want to be doing isn't particularly powerful because it's really expensive as far as legacy goes. So yeah, 0 out of 10 would not recommend. I already dropped, right? Yep. All right, how about Tess? This is that big storm. Let's do it. Let's do it!